Hello students, welcome to this 11th lecture of the kinetic theory of the gases and the radiation. So now we will be seeing the problems related to this chapter that we have already seen few problems in our 10th video, but the next few problems we will see in this video. So students, this is the problem you can see on your screen. The problem says, given the values of the two principles specific heats, that is CSP is equal to 3400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and k raised to, that is Kelvin raised to minus 1, and the SV is equal to 2400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1. For the hydrogen gas, find the value of joule, that is value of joule we have to find if the universal gas constant R is equal to 8300 joule kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1. So they have asked us the value of joule. For the understanding this problem, we just need to know that which terms they have given in the problem. The first term they have given is the SP, that is 3400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 Kelvin raised to minus 1. Means students, that is SP means the specific heat at the constant pressure. You can say the molar specific heat of the gas at the constant pressure. So this is 3400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1. So in the similar way, the SV they have given, the value of SV is 2400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1. So the SV is the specific heat of the gas at the molar specific heat of the gas at constant volume, and they have given its a value 2400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and the Kelvin raised to minus 1. And the students, they have asked us the value of J. J means nothing but the mechanical equivalent of heat. J is the mechanical equivalent of the heat. Some of you may say that the J it stands for joule. So but the J is stands for the mechanical equivalent of the heat. So this is what we have to calculate here. And the next value they have given is R. So R is our universal gas constant, and it is, they have given for the hydrogen gas, it is 8300 J, that is joule per kg Kelvin, or you can say joule kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1. So the formula we have to use for this solution is SP minus SV, that is specific heat, molar specific heat at the constant pressure minus molar specific heat at the constant volume, is equal to R, that is our universal gas constant, upon M0 into J. So we will just put the value simply. Well student, you may have get the question what mean by the M0. So M0 is nothing but the molar mass of the gas. So this is the molar mass of gas M0, and J, as we know, that mechanical equivalent of the heat. So simply the molar mass of the gas they have given is 2, and the J we have to calculate. So if you just calculate, if you put the value of molar mass of the gas, it is the 2. So if we will make the calculation, then we can get the value of J as 8300 upon 2 into 1000 will be the 4.15 joule per calorie. So this will be the value of J we can obtain. So student, for your sake of your understanding, we will learn this problem once again. So if you see in the problem, then you will know they have asked us, given the value of two principal specific heats, that is SB, specific heat at the molar specific heat of the gas at the constant pressure, it is 3400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1, and the SV, that is specific heat, molar specific of the gas at the constant volume, which is 2400 calorie kg raised to minus 1 and Kelvin raised to minus 1 for the hydrogen gas. Now find the value of J. Your J, as far as J is concerned, the mechanical equivalent of the heat. Your J is mechanical equivalent of the heat. And the R, our universal gas constant, it is 8300 joule kg raised to minus 1 into Kelvin raised to minus 1. So we will just simply write the values which they have given. So the SP they have given, that is specific heat of the gas at the constant pressure 3400 calorie Kelvin raised to -1, and the SV, that is specific heat constant, for the constant volume it is 2400 calorie kg raised to -1 Kelvin raised to -1, and the universal gas constant R they have given is 8300 joule kg raised to -1 and Kelvin raised to -1. So the formula we have to use is Sp minus Sv is equal to R by m0 into J. Now as far as your m0 is molar mass of the gas, m0 is molar mass of the gas, and the m0, that is molar mass of the gas for the hydrogen, that is H2 is 2. So we will just simply put the value of molar mass of gas, that is 3400 minus 2400 is equal to 8300 upon 2J. 2J means the value of m0 is, that is molar mass of the gas, is 2 into J. If you just rearrange this entire calculation, then you will get the value of J 8300 upon 2 into 1000. The answer will be, if you just use your log tables, and you as J is equal to 4.15 joule per calorie. So this will be the final answer of this problem. Now we will see the next problem. So students, in the last problem we have got the reference of Mayer's relation. So for your better understanding, we will just revise again that Mayer's relation. Now consider 1 mole of an ideal gas that is enclosed in the cylinder by light frictionless and the airtight piston. Let PVT be the pressure, volume and temperature respectively of the gas. If the gas is heated so that the temperature rises by dt, means there will be the rise in temperature dt due to the gas will be heating. Now but the volume remains constant, means there will not be any change in volume of the gas which is enclosed in the cylinder. Now then the amount of heat supplied to this gas will be dq1, is used to increase the internal energy of the gas. D means dq1 is the amount of heat which has been supplied to that gas which is enclosed into that cylinder, and due to that there will be an increase in internal energy, and that will be the dE. Now since the volume of the gas is constant, so no work done in the moving the piston. So as we have already learned in the thermodynamics also, the volume is, if the volume is not changing by the adding or the removal of heat, then there no movement of piston will be there. So the no work done will be there into that system, by the system or over that system. So the dq, that is amount of heat which will be added to that gas which is enclosed in that cylinder, is dq1 is equal to dE, that is the increase in internal energy, is equal to Cv into dt. That is Cv is nothing but the molar specific heat of the gas at constant volume. Cv is molar specific heat of the gas at constant volume into dt. Your dt is nothing but that small raise in temperature which has been caused by that internal energy, that is your dt. So students, the most of the time there has been values of the Cvs and the Cp have been given into the problem, but most of the students are get confused at this situation. But you have to keep in mind that the Cv is the molar specific heat at the constant volume. When the Cp will be there, it is the molar specific heat at the constant pressure. So these are the different you have to keep in mind. Now on other hand, if the gas is heated to the same temperature at the constant pressure, the volume of gas increased by amount, say dV. Means student, now we have applied the second case. If the gas is heated to the same temperature, means again we have just heated the gas with the same temperature at the constant pressure, means the pressure will be constant, only temperature will be raised. So the volume of the gas will be increased by amount dV. The amount of gas supplied to the gas is used to increase the internal energy, means the amount of heat which has been supplied to this gas will tends to increase the internal energy of the gas. Now as well as the move piston backward to allow the expansion of gas, means this increase in internal energy will tend to move the piston in backward direction, means the piston will be moving away from the cylinder. So there will be some movement, there will be some work done over that piston due to the addition of heat. Now there will be expansion of gas. So this work done may be P into dV. So this work done dW is given as P into dV. So simply we can write, suppose again we have heated the gas with the amount of dQ2. So it will be given as D plus dW. D means the first internal energy already which was present in the gas, means dq2 is equal to d, that is increase in internal energy when the firstly we have just added the heat, plus the dw nothing but the work done has been occur as the piston has moved outward from the cylinder. So the total dq2, that is the total heat addition, will be equal to cp into dt. So as I have already explained that the cp is nothing but the molar specific heat. Cp is molar specific heat at the constant pressure. So what would be if the Cv would be there? It will be also molar specific heat but at the constant volume. But as they have given here Cp, that is the molar specific heat at the constant pressure into that dt. dt means your small increase in temperature, that is your dt at the constant pressure. But here you can say the d, that is the internal energy, will be equal to Cv into dt from the above equation. So as the internal energy of the gas depends only on its temperature. So as we have learned in the thermodynamic also, if you want to increase the internal energy, then you have to supply the amount of heat to that gas which is enclosed into that cylinder, but the no work done should be there. So then there will be the internal energy will be raised of that gas. Now this equations may be written as Cp into dt. In the second case that we have derived, the Cp into dt is equal to Cv into dt plus dW. Means in the first case we have just seen there was the no piston movement was there was only increase in internal energy, and the Cp means there will be the molar specific heat at the constant pressure, but here the piston has moved in outward direction, plus the dW will be the small work done as the piston has moved outward direction. So in this term we can take the Cv into dt into this side of equality sign. So the dt will be the common term. So the Cp minus Cv into dt is equal to pdv. So for 1 mole of gas we can write Pv is equal to RT. For 1 mole of gas we can write Pv is equal to RT. So V may be written as Pdv is equal to RDT since the pressure is constant. So this value we can put Cp minus Cv into dt is equal to R into T. So this may be also written as the Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So as the dt will be get cancelled as it is on the either side of the equality sign. So this is known as the Mayer's relation between Cp and the Cv, means the molar specific heat at the constant pressure and the molar specific heat at the constant volume. So this is known as the Molar's relation. Now the above relation has been derived. Now which relation, students? This relation Cp minus Cv is equal to R. This is the relation between the specific heat at the molar specific heat at the constant pressure and the molar specific heat at the constant volume and the universal gas constant. So this relation has been derived assuming that the heat energy and the mechanical energy work measured in the same units. Generally heat supplied is measured in calories and work done is measured in the joules. The above relation is modified. Cp minus Cv is equal to R by J, means R upon J. So the J is nothing but the mechanical equivalent of heat. So J is mechanical equivalent of heat. Now the Cp is equal to m0 into Sp and the Cv is equal to m0 into Sv, where m0 is molar mass of gas. m0 is molar mass of gas and Sp and Sv are the respective principal specific heats. Now thus we can write the m0 into Sp minus m0 into Sv is equal to R by J. So this equation may be written Sp minus Sv is equal to R by m0J. So this is what the example, this is what the expression that we have to derive, and the problems will be based on this relation we have to solve in the exam. So this was the Mayer's relation that we have seen. So students, The next part of this chapter and the relations and the problems regarding to this different types of problems we will see in the next video. Thank you so much.